Hello friends, how are you all? I hope so all are good. So today we will start chapter number 3, sorting materials into group. Sorting materials into group means that there are lot of things around us like food, clothes. Among them also there are a lot of things like bucket, pen, machine, books, clothes, food, etc. As we will see. But what are they made up of? Means how the material, which material or how the product will made, how can we will use these things. So the first topic is object around us. Objects around us. We will learn about the objects around us in this chapter, and we will sorting, that means sort karna, differentiate karna, different karna. Like balls are different, balls are in alag, you can say balls are in different panel, bats are in different panels, iron is different, wood is different. These all are materials, so we'll differentiate these materials. That means sorting materials into groups. We will make group of different materials and different identity with different identity and properties. Clear? So object around us, we will see many objects around us. So for example, we will see a chair in school, bull cart, cycle, books, clothes, etc. This will made up of plastic, this will made up of wood, this will made up of materials different like iron or steel, this will made up of pages, and this is of fiber. So different materials and different things will produce. So different items are made up with different materials will made up with of different proper different elements or different having different identities. Okay. Chair is made up of plastic, so it has a different material. Bull cart, different things are made up with different material. That's it. Around us, that means the things which are around surrounding us, we will see them and recognize that which material is used in them for made up of. Okay. Clear up to here? Today is a short, only you can say intro of this chapter. Things which are made up of. So we will see some are in circular shape, some are in rectangular shape. Okay. Or you can say some are made up of plastics and some are made up of iron. So different shapes, different material. So you can say our surrounding is having different items, different shape with having different material. So we will differentiate in these materials into some groups like group 1, group 2, group 3. So one group having the same or similar properties, other group having same or similar properties. So we put same or you can say similar, the elements which having similar properties, we will put them into a one group, and the different which have different similar properties, we will put them into the second group. Okay, clear up to here? Okay, now table 1. Objects or material they made up of. Now first example, plate, or you can say thali. So it will made up of steel, glass, plastic. From this table, I want to explain you that a one object can made up of with different materials. One object can made up with different materials like steel. Steel plates are also available in our homes. Glass plate also. Plastic plates also. Yes. So one object is one plate, but material is different: steel, glass, and plastic. So it is clear to all of you that one object can made up of different elements more than one material. So now question will arise: will different object will made up of same material, or same material will make different element, different objects? So table second will clear your all doubts. Table second, material and objects made up these. First is wood, material is wood. So what we have to make? Wood chair, wait for a minute, chair, table, or you can say wheels, bull cart, etc. Next paper, you can say books, newspaper. So from here I want to explain you that material is one and objects are different, or you can say many objects. Wood can make chair, table, wheel, bull cart, or you can say sofa, bed, doors, windows, many more things. So one material can made up of 1,000 objects, and one object is made up of many materials. It is clear to all of you? Both are linked up. Clear? Okay. Okay, you will see up once time. Clear to this. Paper is also, paper will make books, newspaper, notebooks, or you can say tissue papers also, and many more things. We group different objects in many different ways. So we'll found. Okay, now next is, so how we will group these materials? How we will group these materials? We'll call one object, because one object can made by different materials, and one material can made different objects. So how can we group them? What is the main thing by which we can group them in a different groups? By means I want to say that what property we will classify. So we will make the group of materials, different materials. So we will learn the properties of material. We will classify them into groups on the basis of properties of material. Properties of material. Properties of material. We will classify them into groups on the basis of property. What are the properties? Can you having water in a tumbler of cloth? Are you storing a water in tumbler of cloth? Can water store in tumbler of cloth? I think so, no, because all water will fall down. So we will store water in material like glass, steel, copper, or etc. So why this not? Because this is the property of the material, that cloth will not occupy the water for a long time, but these materials can occupy the water into them for a long time. So these all are properties of materials. So due to this differentiation in the properties of material, we will group the materials in different groups. Okay, clear? So first property we will learn property. Firstly, we will choose appearance. Property first is appearance. Till property it is clear that how why we will distribute the materials on the basis of properties, because some materials have some their identification, or you can say some personal identities, that it should do this, it will not do this, it will do this, it will not do this. Okay, so first is appearance. Materials usually look different, means material will look different from each other. Okay, material will look different from each other, like wood is different from iron, steel, aluminium. Yes, but at the same time, iron, copper, aluminium have some similarities between them, which are not with wood. Appearance is the first property. What I want to say you, materials usually look different. All materials look different from each other. No material will look having similar looks. So all materials usually look different from each other. Like wood is different from iron, steel, and aluminium. At the same time, they look different from this. But iron, steel, and aluminium having some similar properties, but with wood, it will not have any similar property. Okay? Clear? Give a look to this appearance, first property of the materials. Okay? Okay, now. Boring chapter? Yes, starting of this chapter is little bit boring, but after that it's so much interesting chapter. Materials have such luster are usually matter. That means materials which having luster property known as metals. Okay. Good example of metals: iron, aluminium, copper. Okay. Luster means which having shine. Luster means the material which having a shine in them. Iron having some shine, aluminium also, copper also. Clear? One more point is here. some metals often lose their shine and appears dull because of action of air and moisture on them. Means material which having luster property, the materials which are luster in properties are all known as metals. Example, iron, aluminium and copper. But some metals lose their shine and appear dull because due to action of air having moisture on them. Clear? Because why they appear dull? Due to presence of air and moisture on them. If we put an iron in the open ground, so I think so there will be a rust on the iron due to air and the moisture. That's why it will appear dull and lose their shine. Clear? So we will notice the luster only on freshly cut surface of metals. Okay, because we know that in the metals appear dull due to air and moisture. So we will notice the luster only on the freshly cut surface of the metals. So for today it is enough. Next property we will discuss tomorrow. So let's revise. Firstly we will revise the firstly we will learn the objects around us. The objects which are surrounding us, they are different in shape, different in materials. And second thing is, one object can be made with different materials and one material can make different objects. And then the properties, first property is appearance, that the material that have luster and you can say in nature these are known as metals like iron, copper and aluminium. They appear dull due to presence of air and moisture in them. So we will notice the freshly cut surface of the metal if we want to notice the luster. Thank you, and next part we will discuss tomorrow.